can't plan with nobody. Step in that ring with him, be prepared.
Oh my God! All day. There you go. That's it. That's it.
Just relax.
There you go. This is that.
It's gonna be a whole different side of me coming into the fight. It's gonna be like something just snapped, like I turned to a different person.
Ah! There you go. Right here, baby. There you go. 1 hour.
With Calvin Ford back in camp, Gervonta Davis stepped into a far more intense training routine. Ford pushed the pace, raising the level of difficulty to fine-tune Davis's form as camp entered its most challenging stage.
Because he understands that he got to put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you for. Let's get it now.
Calvin Ford emphasized that Gervonta Davis had evolved into a different kind of fighter. Reflecting on how far they had come, Ford said they were approaching the highest level of their development. He made it clear that the drive was still strong, and once every part came together, Davis would be impossible to stop.
I'm watching the grown man. Journey that I've been with him, I know it's more to come. Because we reaching that pinnacle. Because he's hungry.
We unstoppable when we come together.
Gervonta Davis is working at a level beyond anything he has done before. With training camp heating up ahead of his comeback, he has been locked in on refining his technique while elevating his conditioning to peak form.
See some speed. He's like, yo, where the coming from?
Gervonta Davis shared that getting a genuine chance transformed the way he thought and gave him the motivation to rise above the hardships of his hometown. He said that Calvin Ford's confidence in him kept him grounded and committed, even when he never imagined reaching this point in his career.
Make it out. It gives you that different look on life. It make you dream bigger than just your small town or your hard times that you've been through. It's crazy to me that who would know I would be that guy. I knew I'd be big, but I never knew that I would be like the guy that actually like break them doors. Calvin believed in me. Calvin believed in me no matter what. That's what was the important piece of me staying focused and I know I have somebody that's counting on me. Calvin was.
Gervonta Davis appears fully focused and mentally prepared, showing sharpness in every part of his approach. Calvin Ford explained that the team is carefully rebuilding his rhythm, moving from the early stages of preparation into full training mode after a long period away from the ring.
I enjoyed it.
So, how are we with everything, man? How's Tank been?
In a good headspace, great headspace, looking good. You know, just trying to go through our stages. You know, it's like pre-camp, then camp. You know, get them from. We ain't fought in a while. You know what I'm saying? We was getting prepared for a road.
One of Gervonta Davis's trainers said that he hates the thought of losing under any circumstances, especially in a fight of this magnitude. He added that this fierce mentality raises the pressure even more and makes the contest that much more exciting to watch.
I know Tank hate losing Lamont. Damn sure don't want to lose, so it's gonna make for a good fight, man.
As talk of a possible showdown between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson continues to build, boxing fans everywhere have been buzzing about the potential matchup. At the same time, Shakur Stevenson has returned to the gym, putting in serious work as he pushes to regain top form and prepare himself for what lies ahead.
We gonna lose. We can't lose. Because all we do is win.
Shakur Stevenson is concentrating on restoring his timing and improving his conditioning, while refining every part of his game for the challenges ahead.
Right here. You up. Give a shot.
Shakur Stevenson has made it clear that he is willing to face any serious challenge, including a potential clash with Gervonta Davis.
Makes sense, but once again, I would love to make the biggest and best fights happen. I would love to make the most competitive fights happen, and I would love to show the world why I am the best fighter in the sport of boxing.
On the other side, Gervonta Davis is also looking toward a possible showdown with Shakur Stevenson, a fight that many expect would feature constant pressure and an aggressive fighting style if it ever gets made.
Just saying, like, not even Shakur, I'm just saying, like, them as a whole, like, it'd be different, like, fighting them. It'd be more so, like, coming to get them.
You would approach it differently.
Shakur Stevenson has stated that he is prepared for a matchup with Gervonta Davis, but he also acknowledged that if Davis chooses not to take the fight, there is nothing he can do to force it into reality.
I would love it, but at the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you gotta move on.
Gervonta Davis downplayed Shakur Stevenson as a major danger in the ring, highlighting Stevenson's more defensive approach and implying
those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur.
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. The defense only win in basketball and football. That shit win in boxing.
Shakur Stevenson replied with strong confidence, stating that he currently feels unbeatable in the ring. He directly mentioned both Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia.
these dudes gonna beat me. I don't care what happens under them bright lights. I step up, and the bigger the event, the bigger the occasion, I'm gonna be a lot better than any of these guys. So
Meanwhile, Gary Russell Jr. called the potential matchup a true clash of styles that fans would enjoy, expecting it to produce constant action and high intensity.
Fight, he come to get boogie. He come to where if he don't whoop your ass, he gonna knock you out. Same with me. If I'm gonna whoop your ass, or you going out of here. Clean up time. Let's go. Styles like that being clashed against each other, it's gonna be a juicy fight. It's bound to be a juicy fight. Yeah. People's going to tune into it. That's why they really would tune into it, because of the styles. Now that don't need no build up because of the style.
Gary Russell Jr. spoke highly of Shakur Stevenson, describing him as a very technical and accurate fighter who builds his success on strong defense, smart movement, and efficiency.
Shakur, he got a different style. He got a surgical style. He's a boxer. You know, don't get hit. He's not going to get hit. He's going to move. He's going to be smart and obedient. He's not going to try to throw no wasteful shots. And he's not going to take no risk for real with certain fighters. Why? Because it'd be foolish. His job is to win. And if he can do that by playing it safe, then he's going to do that. Right. It's not stupid of him. It's smart of him. It's obedient.
Roy Jones Jr. also pointed out that Gervonta Davis is among the rare fighters who could potentially beat him. He explained that when Davis is fully focused and disciplined, he becomes a serious challenge for anyone in the division.
But don't get it twisted. If somebody could beat him, Tank Davis would be that person because of his intangibles. When Tank is disciplined and got his mind on right, Tank's a problem for anybody. Because Tank can fight better than most people think he can. It's just that sometimes his outside antics get the better of him, and it makes people think less of him, but don't underestimate Tank Davis. If Tank is motivated and ready to fight.
Calvin Ford spoke positively about Shakur Stevenson's ability, mentioning that he has followed his progress since his early career. However, he also pointed out that Stevenson has not yet been fully proven against top-tier elite opposition.
Because that's the one that That's a 50-50 fight. I feel like that's the only one that's
let me
like,
explain something
y'all,
to you.
those are two guard-level
Let me
fighters.
explain something. Shakur is a master boxer.
Yes.
True indeed. I know the kid, he was raised up with us, but he's a kid to us. You understand what I'm saying? But he's gonna get his just due.
Yeah.
He just have to focus on his just due. And again, have you seen Shakur really been tested yet?
No.
His man, Charles Crawford said, his biggest, hardest fight is who?
It's gonna be Tank. I think so too. I told him that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do I think Shakur is gonna be Tank's hardest fight? No.
It's funny, they both say, when I say that to both, when I said that to Tank and the thing, he said, hell no. I said, what you, and I said that to Shakur, I said, Tank, he said, no, hell no.
Both of them
They both
feel that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But when it really happened, we're gonna really see it.
Yeah.
It's just like when they talk about Devin's situation.
Right.
You know, it's levels.
Jeff Mayweather said the potential fight would keep audiences fully locked in from the opening bell to the final round, with a result that would be extremely difficult to predict. He recognized the technical ability of Shakur Stevenson, but emphasized that Gervonta Davis has the kind of single punch power that can instantly turn about a round.
That's the fight where you're gonna be sitting in your seat and you're gonna be entertained every second of that fight. And no one knows how that fight's gonna end. I mean, Shakur is a great boxer, but still, he doesn't. I mean, you know, it only takes Tank one punch.
Right.
And if Tank catches him, no matter how great he is, he'll probably go out too. You know, so that's the one thing with Tank is a one-punch knockout artist, and basically, you know what I mean, his IQ is extremely high. People don't give him credit for it because of his knockout ratio. But the thing is that I just think that anyone that steps in that ring with him has a chance of.
On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson has also expressed interest in facing Conor Benn, while making it clear that he does not consider him to be on his level. Stevenson reiterated his belief that if the two were to meet in the ring,
interested because when I said let's do it, every fan said, oh, he's too small, he's going to get murdered, he's going to get beat up. So since y'all felt that way, then let's make the fight happen. Let me show y'all why I will beat the holy shit out of Conor Benn.
So can I just ask specifically, how does that fight play out? You think you stop him?
I think there's a real possibility I stop him. I will be disappointed in myself if I...
Shakur Stevenson's interest in the matchup intensified after fans raised concerns about his size and doubted his chances.
Now I'm dropping back down to 135 or 130, whatever it is, and I'm not fighting at 147. Whereas a couple months before, I said they'd fight me at 154. You know, so it's just cowardly, you know, because for me, I fight anyone. I've jumped up 2 weights to fight my arch nemesis, who was more experienced. You know, former interim champion, this and that. I'll fight anyone. Not bothered. I'm not bothered.
Conor Benn reacted to comments made by Shakur Stevenson regarding a potential move back down in weight, rather than competing at 147 or stepping up to 154 as previously discussed.
I think he can get better. I think he's getting better. I don't think he's staying in one spot. I definitely think he's getting better, but when I say green, it's just I done had a lot of years in the sport of boxing that he hasn't had, so he can't catch.
Shakur Stevenson admitted that Conor Benn has developed as a fighter and is no longer at the same stage he once was. He acknowledged Benn's improvement and gave him recognition for the progress he has made.
I still smash your ass. First fight down at 147 in 3 years, and I still give it to you.
Conor Benn responded with strong confidence, stating that he believes he would still beat Shakur Stevenson even if the fight took place years in the future.
And that's straight ahead. You know, he's going to step on the gas as long and as hard as he can. So I think from that standpoint, and Shakur being the smaller fighter, I think that's going to make for an interesting matchup. But I think ultimately skills and IQ and ability and ring smarts are going to win out again. I think it's going to net out with Shakur Stevenson being the...
Andre Ward described the potential matchup as a very exciting one, largely because of the attention and anticipation it would draw. He characterized Conor Benn as an aggressive, high-pressure fighter with genuine knockout ability and the kind of power that can trouble opponents.
Shakur Stevenson, which I can't believe because he's not ready for that yet. It's no criticism. If he goes in there and he gives Stevenson a fight, Stevenson called him in the ring, he got in, and they was exchanging verbal abuse. Stevenson's probably thinking, actually, Conor Benn's a big fighter in England. He brings a crowd, so it'll bring the money. So you think, I fancy that. It's a steady fight. Like, Conor Benn thinks he's too big for him, but sometimes size doesn't matter. And for this one, I just think Shakur Stevenson will be far too talented.
That wraps up today's breakdown. As always, the debate continues to intensify, with fans still split down the middle on every angle of the discussion. But at the end of the day, the only real answers will come once things play out inside the ring. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in for the next one.